Hello and welcome back to Bible Wits Bible Corner. Today we're going to pick back up in Acts. Going to start in chapter 27 and read the first 9 verses, so bear with me. It's going to be a bit of a long read for each night for this chapter. Acts 27, 1 through 9, starting with the English Standard Version. And when it was decided that we should sail for Italy, they delivered Paul and some other prisoners to the centurion of the Augustan Cohort named Julius. And embarking in a ship of Adramyttium, which was about to sail to the ports along the coast of Asia, we put to sea, accompanied by Aristarchus, a Macedonian from Thessalonica. The next day, we put in at Sidon, and Julius treated Paul kindly and gave him leave to go to his friends and be cared for. And putting out to sea from there, we sailed under the lee of Cyprus because the winds were against us. And when we had sailed across the open sea along the coast of Cilicia and Pamphylia, we came to Myra and Lycia. There, the centurion found a ship of Alexander sailing for Italy and put us on board. We sailed slowly for a number of days and arrived with difficulty off Cnidus. And as the wind did not allow us to go further, we sailed under the lee of Crete off Salmone. Coasting along it with difficulty, we came to a place called Fair Havens, near which was the city of Lasea. Since much time had passed and the voyage was now dangerous because even the fast was already over, Paul advised them. All right. New Century Version. It was decided that we would sail for Italy. An officer named Julius, who served in the emperor's army, guarded Paul and some other prisoners. We got on a ship that was from the city of Adramyttium and was about to sail to different ports in Asia. Aristarchus, a man from the city of Thessalonica in Macedonia, went with us. The next day we came to Sidon. Julius was very good to Paul and gave him freedom to go visit his friends, who took care of his needs. We left Sidon and sailed close to the island of Cyprus because the wind was blowing against us. We went across the sea to Cilicia and Pamphylia and landed at the city of Myra in Lycia. There the officer found a ship from Alexandria that was going to Italy, so he put us on it. We sailed slowly for many days. We had a hard time reaching Cnidus because the wind was blowing against us, and we could not go any further. So we sailed by the south side of the island of Crete near Salmone. Sailing past it was hard. Then we came to a place called Fair Havens near the city of Lasea. We had lost much time, and it was now dangerous to sail because it was already after the day of cleansing. So Paul warned them. Okay. Lots of, in my opinion, strange words that I had a hard time pronouncing. I apologize for that. But here we see Paul is finally on his way to Rome. He is finally getting his chance to plead his case before Caesar. And in this short 9 verses, I say short, it was a bit of a read, but anyway, in this short 9 verses, we see some parts of the journey went okay. Other parts were difficult because of weather. And I'll be honest, a lot of times we don't think about that today when we get on a boat because we have internal combustion that can help push us through the winds and things like that. Back then, they had to use either manual labor with the oars, rather, or they had to use sails, or sometimes they used a combination of both. So, such is our faith. There's times in our faith journeys that it seems like smooth sailing. We don't have a whole lot of issues going on. But then there's days when it seems like we take one step forward and then follow that up with 2 or 3 steps backwards. But the point here is, as they are doing, they're continuing to push forward. Obviously, they have to because they do have a destination. But guess what? So do we. Our destination is heaven bound. So, even on the rough times, instead of taking 1 step forward and 2 to 3 steps back, we need to try to keep moving forward more than we are backing up, because we do want to meet that goal. And if we keep backing up, we're never going to meet that goal. So, I hope you find encouragement in this, and I hope you have a wonderful, God-centered day. Bye.